Well, good morning, dear Ron staff and students. It's that time, your favorite assistant principal, Mrs. Jones, and I have another great story for you. Um, Today is kind of cloudy. It's a little more chilly than it's been, and it's kind of like a blah mood. So I think today's book is perfect for how some of us might be feeling today. It is called Grumpy Monkey. Have you ever just woken up on the wrong side of the bed and you're just not feeling it? That's what happened to this grumpy monkey. Let's see how he handles that situation. Grumpy Monkey, written by Suzanne Lang. Illustrated by Max Lang. I love the pictures in this book. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his eyebrow. He's doing everything he can not to be grumpy. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown, said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy inside. Have you ever felt that way before? I know I have. You put on a happy face and it doesn't feel that same way. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging. You should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. His friends are giving him all sorts of ideas. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy, shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. "What's the matter? Are you grumpy?" asked Jim. "No, I dance with porcupines," said Norman. "Are you okay?" asked Jim. "It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough," said Norman. "Are you still grumpy?" "Yes," said Jim, "but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy." "It's a wonderful day to be grumpy," said Norman. Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. So what lesson can we learn from the grumpy monkey? Something I learned: it's okay to be grumpy. Sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll wake up grumpy, sometimes you'll wake up sad, and it is okay to be grumpy. So I hope you enjoyed this story. Comment below. Tell me how you're feeling, how you're doing today. Are you grumpy after reading this story? I'm feeling a little happier after reading this story. I miss you all, and I hope to see you soon. Talk to you all later next week.